Hello everyone, and welcome back to Talk Lucy channel, where learning English is simple, friendly, and fun. I'm Lucy, and I'm very happy to be here with all of you again today.
And I am Tom. Hi Lucy. Hi everyone. It's great to be here again.
It's wonderful to have you back, Tom. And to all our amazing listeners, thank you so much for joining us today and spending some time learning English with us.
Yes, thank you everyone for listening. We really appreciate it.
Today we have a very simple and very useful topic, especially for beginners who are learning English step by step.
That's right, Lucy. Today we're going to talk about our day.
Yes, we are going to talk about the things we do every day, from the morning until the night.
This topic is great for learning basic English verbs and everyday vocabulary.
Exactly. These are the kinds of words and phrases people use in daily life.
So if you want to talk about your daily routine in English, this episode will really help you.
Before we begin, we have a small request for everyone listening.
If you enjoy learning English with us, please remember to subscribe to our channel.
Yes, and don't forget to share this episode with your friends who are also learning English.
And please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow.
It also helps other English learners find our lessons.
And we love hearing from you too.
So feel free to leave a comment and tell us about your day or what you are learning in English.
Okay, Lucy, are you ready to talk about what we do during the day?
Absolutely, Tom. Let's start with the morning.
Good idea. Lucy, what do you usually do in the morning?
Well, the first thing I do in the morning is wake up. I usually wake up around 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock? That's a good time to wake up.
Yes, I think it's a comfortable time.
I sometimes wake up a little earlier. I usually wake up around 6:30.
Wow, Tom, you're an early bird.
I guess I am.
After I wake up, the next thing I do is get out of bed.
Me too. Get out of bed is a very useful and important phrase in English.
Yes, we use it every day.
After you get out of bed, what do you do next?
After that, I go to the bathroom.
And what do you do in the bathroom?
I brush my teeth and wash my face.
Brush my teeth and wash my face. These are very common daily actions.
Yes, most people do these things every morning.
What do you do after that?
After that, I go to the kitchen.
Ah, the kitchen, a very important place in the morning.
That's true.
What do you usually do in the kitchen in the morning?
I usually make breakfast.
Make breakfast. That's a very useful phrase.
Yes, it is.
What do you usually have for breakfast, Lucy?
I often have coffee and toast.
Coffee and toast. That sounds simple and delicious.
Yes, I like simple breakfasts. Sometimes I also eat fruit.
What kind of fruit?
Sometimes a banana, sometimes an apple.
That sounds very healthy.
What about you, Tom? What do you have for breakfast?
I usually have tea and some cereal.
Tea and cereal. That's nice.
Yes, it's quick and easy.
After breakfast, the next thing I do is get dressed.
Get dressed. That means you put on your clothes.
Exactly. I choose my clothes for the day and then I put them on.
That's an important part of the morning routine.
Yes, it is.
What do you do after you get dressed?
If I'm going out, I put on my shoes.
Put on my shoes. Another very useful phrase.
Sometimes I also put on my coat.
Especially if the weather is cold.
Exactly.
And what do you do after that?
Then I usually leave the house.
Leave the house. Where do you usually go in the morning?
I usually go to work.
Where do you work?
I work in an office.
That sounds nice.
What about you, Tom? Do you go to an office every day?
Not every day. Sometimes I work from home.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, but sometimes I also go to an office to work.
So, Tom, can you tell us about your morning routine?
Sure. So, I usually wake up around 6:30 in the morning. Then I get out of bed and go to the bathroom. I wash my face and brush my teeth. Then I go to the kitchen. In the kitchen, I make tea. Then I have cereal for breakfast. After breakfast, I get dressed. If I need to go to the office, I put on my shoes. Sometimes I also wear a jacket. Then I leave the house and go to work.
That sounds like a great morning routine, Tom. In this conversation, we used many useful verbs. Let's review some of them. Wake up. Get out of bed. Go to the bathroom. Brush my teeth. Wash my face. Go to the kitchen. Make breakfast. Have breakfast. Get dressed. Put on shoes. Put on a coat. Leave the house. Go to work.
These are very useful verbs for beginners learning English.
Now, let's talk about what we do during the day. Tom, what do you usually do at work?
At work, I usually sit at my desk. I work on my computer. I also answer emails. And sometimes I write reports.
Sit at my desk, work on my computer, answer emails, and write reports. These are things many people do at work.
Yes, that's true.
Sometimes I also have meetings with my colleagues.
Meetings are when people get together to talk about work.
Exactly.
If I work from home, I also sit at my desk and use my computer. Sometimes I write articles. Sometimes I prepare lessons. And sometimes I have online meetings.
Those are very useful phrases for work situations.
And usually around lunchtime, I have lunch.
What do you usually eat for lunch?
I often eat a sandwich or a salad.
Something light.
Yes, something simple.
Sometimes I bring my lunch from home. Other times I go out to eat.
Going out to eat can be very nice.
After lunch, we usually go back to work.
Yes, we continue working until the end of the day.
And after work?
After work, I usually go home.
That's always a good feeling.
Yes, it is.
What do you do when you get home?
Sometimes I relax on the sofa. Sometimes I watch TV.
That sounds relaxing.
It really is.
Sometimes I also cook dinner. What do you like to cook?
I like to cook pasta. Sometimes I make a simple soup.
That sounds delicious. I also like to cook dinner. Sometimes I try new recipes.
That sounds fun.
After dinner, I often wash the dishes.
Washing the dishes is not my favorite activity.
Me neither, but it has to be done.
Sometimes in the evening, I read a book. Sometimes I talk to my family. Or I talk to my friends.
Those are wonderful evening activities.
Sometimes I also go for a walk.
Going for a walk is very good exercise.
Yes, it helps me relax. I also like to listen to music in the evening.
What kind of music do you like?
I like many different kinds. But in the evening, I prefer something relaxing.
That sounds lovely.
Before going to bed, I brush my teeth again.
That's a very good habit.
Then I go to bed.
What time do you usually go to bed?
I usually try to go to bed around 10:30 or 11.
That's a good time. I usually go to bed a little later, around 11:30. So today we talked about many things we do during the day. We talked about morning routines, work activities, and evening habits. Yes, we covered a lot about our daily routines today.
Hopefully, our listeners found this conversation helpful and easy to understand.
I really hope so too, Tom. It was very fun talking about our daily routines together.
Yes, it really was.
And to all our listeners around the world, thank you so much for joining us today on Talk Lucy channel. We truly appreciate you being here and learning English with us.
Yes, thank you everyone for listening. Your support means a lot to us.
If you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
Subscribing will help you stay updated and you won't miss any of our future English lessons.
That's right. And please share this episode with anyone you know who is also learning English. Maybe a friend, a classmate, or a family member.
Sharing helps more people learn English with us, and it really supports our channel.
We also love hearing from you. So please leave a comment below. Tell us about your day in English.
For example, you can write about what time you wake up, what you do in the morning, what you do at work or school, and what you do in the evening.
You can also tell us what topics you would like us to talk about in future lessons.
Yes, we read your comments and we really appreciate your feedback.
Your comments help us create better lessons for you.
So keep practicing your English every day.
Even a little practice every day can make a big difference.
Remember, learning English is a journey.
And we are very happy to be part of your learning journey.
So until next time,
Keep practicing your English.
keep learning new words.
And keep speaking as much as you can.
Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Bye for now.
Goodbye, everyone.
See you in the next episode.